Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're taking a look at the AT15A. Apparently it's a demon, and Harbinger, there we go, Harbinger of the Apocalypse, which basically means the bringer of the apocalypse, the bearer of the apocalypse. It's a pretty shitty word. I hate it. Harbinger. There we go. That's how I pronounce it. Harbinger. I can pronounce the word, just I can't read it. And a Swiss flag there. So this is Mizu in the AT15A. Now what happened yesterday was I made a video and I asked you guys which of these tanks should I get, which is the most fun. And well, that question is no longer relevant since a certain Mizu just bought all 4 of them. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. So, the whole which tank is no longer a question anymore. Now, one thing I do want to note about this tank, just look at this gun arc. Like how far towards the left and right this gun can. You can pretty much go this far with the gun, pretty much to the inside of the tracks. So, like that far. For a TD, that's a really good gun traverse. So, what I'm planning here on the next couple of days, to show either Mizu's or anybody else's replays of these 4 tanks, and just show you guys what they are like. So, we start off here with the AT15A, the British premium tier 7 tank destroyer. There we go. And I don't know too much about this thing. Let's take a look here. 150 damage, 171 pen. That is pretty much the same gun as you get on the tier 6 medium, the Firefly, as you get on the tier 5 destroyer, the Archer. And how the hell did we get spotted there? That's bizarre. Now this is a 9.1 replay, by the way, so it's a bit of an older replay, so some glitches might happen. The precision on this gun is not terrible, so the map as well might look a little bit different. And okay then, yeah, we don't seem to have sniper mode, so I'm just gonna have to do this manually, I guess. Let's take a look. Yeah, not sure. Well, I guess we'll just have to drive like this. So he is zooming in, but I have to go to normal camera view here. So what you can do with this tank, as you can see here, is you can angle the armor pretty steeply towards people because you have that very nice gun arc. Like how far you can swing the gun from left to right. So, yeah, this is actually a pretty good gun. It's the same gun as you get on the FV, what's that thing, 204? A45. It's the same gun you get a lot of British tanks. It's like one of those guns that just gets around. Oh, we tracked him. Come on, can we finish him off? Come on. Yes. So, 1 kill. And we're up against a Yak Tiger 88, a J Panther. Oh boy. Tiger 1. So this thing is, well, I was gonna say pretty good at shooting on the move. Never mind. So far we haven't taken a single actual damaging shot to the face. All we've been having is tracking shots, really. Put one into the Tiger and we bounce his return shell. Now the hatches on this thing are definitely not as prominent as some of the other British TDs, so that's a good thing. So your weak spots are smaller. The gun is not as good as the normal tier 7, I guess, but you do have a great rate of fire with. Still not a bad gun at all. I kind of enjoyed this gun for some reason, and at tier 7 it's still pretty damn good. As you can see, it can really rip people apart. There's that Tiger. And he shoots the ground. Well done. So we're just gonna face hug him and rip him apart. He's by now panicking and trying to run away. Push onto his face. Yeah, he's not even bothering with us. He's just going for somebody else. Look at this. He's just running away. Oh no, there we go. Angle, angle, angle. There we go. Bounce another shell from him. And the Tiger's looking. You see his barrel just going like, where do I shoot him? Where do I shoot him? He's just looking right now. Aha! Aha! I see somebody else is using my tactic. Well, not my tactic, but the tactic I use as well in my British TDs. So one of the things you can do in a British TD that you cannot really do in a lot of other TDs is that you can angle your gun as far as you can. This is about, not entirely, but almost at its full towards the right, right? So it can go, I think, to here, so a little bit further, but what you can do is keep your gun pointed at them and drive back and forth, because from their perspective, because you're at an angle to them, your hatch will not be like, it's not like this, where you just go further away and closer up to the hatch, but the hatch will actually travel like this. So if my aim is like where that tree is, like, yeah, I guess this works, sort of. Like, if the tree is where I'm aiming, like the tree stem there, and the zooming in is my diagonally moving, as you can see, when I'm doing this, you're no longer targeted on the hatch. And that's what you can do with these British TDs. It worked beautifully on the AT2 as well. So you just put your gun as far to the right or left as you can do, and then just angle your tank as much as you can away from them, and then just go drive back and forth, just straight. But for their perspective, you're actually driving, well, I'm not going to say sideways, but because you're at an angle, you're driving like this, right? So when they're shooting, you know, shooting is like that. So they actually have to, like, trail you in order to hit your hatch. Now, it's not going to save you, it's not going to do a miracle job of them being able to not hit your hatch at all, but it does give you a much better chance of not getting shot in the hatch. Holy shit, well that worked. Blew his head clean off. And we move over to the next one. Ooh, well that sucked. So I wish we could actually zoom in here. I can go back to normal view, but you can't see jack shit, so this is actually better to watch. Come on, another shot into his ass. Now this tank doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but like the Jack Tiger 88, it's the rate of fire that gets you. Like, this thing really doesn't shoot, you know, doesn't do that much damage per shot, but... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh! Ow! Mother cracker, that hurt. Wow. Did he just roll excessively high? Was that like an HE round, or... I don't know. Does that thing do that much damage? I doubt it. That was like 700 damage. What the hell? That gun doesn't do 700 damage, right? I'm very confused. We were full health, I think. Yeah. So apparently, spoilers, we're already up to 4k damage. Yeah, that's what you can do with these guns. They just fire so damn rapidly. Oh, can we get the kill? Can we get the kill? Don't have a depression? No, we can't see him. KV2's dead. This is the last alive tank in the game. Come on, they're all missing. Come on. Come on. Turn, turn, turn. Fire! Fire! No! Dang it. Come on. Come on. Aww. Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. This was actually an ace tanker game with a high caliber and a Spartan medal. This was back in 9.1, so as you can see down here. So yeah, a lot of the medals were not in the game back then. So team score walked away with 1383 base experience, almost 4k damage done. Not too shabby. Close to double what the next person did, a Tiger 1. Super Pershing had a good game. A couple of people had a really good game. E25 had a good game. I'm just gonna say E75. No. So yeah, a lot of people with a lot of good games. So 31 shots fired, 28 hit, 27 pin. That's a really good ratio. That's only 4 shells that didn't do anything out of everything we shot. That's pretty damn good. So 3.8, close to 3.9k damage done. 500 distance, I guess. Woohoo! We took 9 hits to the face, 3 of them penetrated. I think 2 of those were tracking shots and only 1 penetrated, but I might be mistaken. Maybe we got pinned earlier that I didn't see, but that was a lot of damage that the damn thing did. That was bizarre. I don't know. Damaged 5, destroyed 3, we got 16 spotting damage. Woohoo! Who the hell did we get spotting damage on? Oh, the Chip Panther 2. Okay. And without a premium account would have made 51k profit, but with a premium account made 83k profit. This tank is actually pretty damn cheap to run. That's always nice. And cheap ammo, which is really important. That's a problem with things like an IS-6, those kind of guns, where you have a big caliber but not a lot of pen. The shells, in comparison to these, are extremely expensive. They're over 1,000 credits per shell. Take a look. We fired 31 and we're paying 3k. So that is more like 100 credits per shell, 10 times cheaper. Well, 10 of these shells are definitely going to do more than one IS-6 shell. So, yeah, the cost for these shells, in comparison to something like an IS-6, is so much better. Which makes tanks like this actually very profitable. But you do have to do the damage, because there's such low damage, you don't make a lot of credits per shell, per damaging shell. But they really add up, and because your costs of running this tank are really, really low. As you can see here, it's about 13k in total for a almost destroyed tank. We had like 50 health left. So a cheap repair build there, and that's including a consumable. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong thing, that's a consumable. 5k for 31 shells, so that's about 130 credits or so, give or take, something like that. So still, that's still 10 times cheaper, give or take, than an IS-6 shell, for instance. So profitability on this thing can be good, but do keep in mind that it's a low damage gun and I'm not going to say low pen, because 171 pen is not bad for tier 7, but it's also not fantastic. So overall, not bad. So walked away with a grand total of 4,000 experience. Now you don't see the bonus experience here. I don't think we had bonus experience back then yet, but nowadays when you have a premium vehicle they get bonus experience. So if this was a game today, you would have gotten an extra tier 7, that's an extra 20% bonus, so that would have been another 400 experience here. Yeah, that would have been nice. It would have been 4.5k. Nice. So that was that. Let me go look real quick if I have another replay, and we'll be right back. And here we are with our second replay. Let's take a look here. We have Mizu once again in the AT2. I thought it was fitting to actually get the lower tier version of the tank as well, the tier 5. And this thing in a tier 5 game is a beast. Like an absolute little machine of destruction. I love it. I of course still own mine. I unlocked it very early in the British times when British 3 came out, and just never sold it. I've kept it ever since, and I've had many good games in this thing. It is a blast to drive, unless you get into a tier 7 game, at which point it sucks balls, because you can't pen shit and everybody can pen you or knows where to shoot you. Holy flippin' balls, flying tanks. Now, I'm gonna have to sorry, there was a little bit of an issue. This is a 8.10 replay, but my 8.10 folder is broken. So I don't have an 8.10 client anymore. So I decided, well, I'll use the 8.11 clients. Not much has changed, right? Right? Well, I guess this replay is just gonna be hilarious. Flying tanks, why not? It's been a while since we've had flying tanks, so let's do it. Oh, this is bloody hilarious. So you can actually see, like, this is a good example of how much they changed some of these maps, how much terrain they changed between versions. I mean, the entire house height is what they removed here. Like, the ground here is the newer version. This is still not the newest, they changed it again, but, so, oh, okay, got the first shell in, second one in, looking for a better target, there we go. And this thing, once you get it fully upgraded, has a insanely good rate of fire. I go in there, I think it's somewhere along the lines of 1.92 seconds. When you have it fully upgraded with a 100% crew, with vents, with brothers in arms, rammer, everything. I think it's 1.92 seconds. Oh, ash shot. Gotcha. Yes. First kill. Alright, this was the version where you got those lag spikes whenever you got a kill. Whenever somebody died. Something like that. It's hilarious. Not. Oh, this. Oh. Ah. Damn it, he didn't peek. Oh, that went in. Okay, I guess that building has moved as well. This is such an interesting replay. All kinds of shit that's just screwed up. It's kind of funny. KV-1S down there. This is actually the old KV-1S, so that's the KV-1S with the 122mm. And our accuracy is not really helping us at the moment. Got some better targets over there. Oh yeah, definitely a better target. We should be able to pin every single shoulder. And yeah, that thing was still called a T-49 back then. Nowadays it's a light tank, and not that thing anymore. Oh, look at this building. The building here has an awesome texture that's all screwed up. This is turning out to be quite the interesting replay. Now, this tank, let me tell you something. I've taken this tank into tier 7 games where people still had no clue where to shoot this thing. And I think I was in a game with Lola back then. We were both in 82s. And we took out 2 Tigers. Yeah, 2 tier 7 heavy tanks with our 82s. No, it was 1 Tiger and 1 medium tank. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, we took out 2 tier 7s with our tier 5s. Oh, there's a tank down the hill from us. And we just bounce his shell. And we're not gonna bounce on him. See ya. Next target up. And we track him. Side of the turret. I have to aim a little bit lower. There we go. Oh, and we're moving. We don't want to sit still. This thing is actually surprisingly good at shooting on the move. And oh crap, he's loaded. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Come on, come on. Oh, crack. If that damn shot didn't... Oh, we could have really used that shot to hit and pen. Well, hits, but it didn't pen. Oh man, that sucked. We wouldn't have taken that shot to the face. Are tracks slightly to the ground? Yes, they are. Okay. What? What? Oh, this is hilarious. Oh man. I love some of these older replays in different clients. It's bloody hilarious what happens. So, what do we have? Stewart, can't quite see him. A lot of the enemy team is still alive. Man. And I really, really wish we didn't take that KV shell to the face. But I think we should have aimed, well, Mizu should have aimed a little bit lower there. Just aim for the whole armor, the flat bits. You should be able to go through it pretty easily with this gun. At least on a KV. And we wouldn't have taken that shell to the face and would have been full health. Now, I'm not going to say that full health, this thing has a lot of health. For a tier 5 it has a good amount of health, but you know, that's about it. For a tier 5. We're in a tier 7 game here. Excuse me, 6. Not 7, 6. Taking some fire here. Not really taking any damage. Okay. T14. So, if you want to know where to take out a T14, you see this machine gun port here? That's where you pen him. The rest of the armor on this thing is exceptionally troll. And you really want to shoot in here, even from the side. You have these slope bits, these triangles here. Yeah, so you can even shoot him when he's pretty steeply angled. So if you want to take these things out, that's what you shoot him. Now, I personally would switch to the SU-85B. Oh, crap. Oh. Come on, we need to finish him off. Oh, he bounced. Okay. Oh, okay. Shit. Getting shot from more directions. SU-85B is an extremely dangerous tank. I would take him out first. That's another shell. PC3 doesn't really have a good chance of pinning us. Take him out. There's another tank shooting at us from that direction. Oh crap. KV-1S. I don't think he has the final gun, because that didn't sound like the final gun. The KV-1S might actually be stock. And we're getting chain tracked. Oh, that is so annoying. Please, somebody miss our tracks. Miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it. Oh, we actually have a target we can see. The tracks are back up. Taking out the ARL. Oh, we bounced a shot. Come on, stop bouncing. Stop bouncing. There we go. We're tracked again, though. And we take him out as well. Do we have a line on him? Yes, we do. Put a shell into his face. Second one in. Still getting shot there. KV-1S clearly not using the final gun. If he was, we probably would have been dead by now. Oh, come on. Come on, stop tracking us! That is so annoying. That is something I do wish they would sort of fix in World of Tanks. Like, give people, after fixing their track, a short grace period where they can fix their tracks. I mean, I know you can use it to outplay your opponents. Just keep them dragged around the corner, or just, you know. But it is so painful in some tanks. Like this one, for instance. So we're now in the cap circle as well, which means that they cannot cap us. Or they cannot cap, I should say. Because we're both in here. 6 minutes remain. KV-1 has spotted off our left flank there. He has a reasonably low health. But he can one-shot us easily. All he has to do is pen or HE. Come on. And only sort of hold down. Going for the hatch. Ah. But yeah, he's definitely not using the final gun. Clearly not using the final gun. And he's deciding not to want to engage with us. Worse. Now, I would be worried about your ass. That PZ-3 is still out there somewhere. Okay, we just try to shoot through the buildings, I guess? There he is. There he is. Off to your left. 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 Well, I guess we're going for the PZ. Put one into his face. Come on. It's actually his hatch. Wow, all we can see is his hatch. He thinks he's hiding. He's trying to hide. Come on. Put another shell into his face. Come on. And finish him off. Oh, we're on such perilously low health. We don't have much on him. Not much at all. Come on. I would have personally gone around the other side of the wreck here, because then you could actually somewhat try to hide your weak spot. It will probably still stick out for the most part. It's kind of hard to tell. I think you would just about have some cover, so that gives you a better survival chance. So I probably would have parked it on that side of the wreck, not on this side, but yeah. We don't have much on him. Very little. Trying to go through the front of the turret is gonna be tough. Very tough. I haven't seen that Stewart in a while. Oh. Sneaky shot through the building. Ah, could have used a track there. Oh, Stewart spotted. Hatch. Ah, come on. And this must be scary. Sitting in a tank and just hearing shells pling off your armor. Toom, toom. Like, oh man, I can't imagine being in there like that. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop screwing us over, accuracy. Come on. Focusing on the Stewart. But the KV-1S is definitely the more dangerous target here that we want to take out first. I'm not sure why he's moving up here. I'm not sure. In this replay, the boxes might actually still be able to absorb a shell. No, they're not there anymore. Okay, this is just a replay glitch. So these boxes are not actually here, so we'll just zoom out so we can actually see what's going on. We get tracked by the Stewart. Right now would be a good time for the Stewart to go around. I can't believe how often we've missed this KV-1S. And why has neither of them just switched to HE? I'm just gonna get train checked here, but train checked? Yes, train checked. Train? Ching tracked. I can speak. Why the damn Stewart, which is bloody annoying. Oh, tracks are almost up. Nope. Ah, man. And Mizu here is also not carrying any premium rounds. I do recommend carrying a couple on this tank, because against tier 6s and tier 7s, the gun can really struggle. Oh man, this is just painful. Timer's almost up, and they're just not penning, but that shows you the power. This is what I mean. This is the absolute power of the British TDs. Like, when people just don't realize where to shoot you, you don't even have to wiggle, you don't even have to move, you can just sit there. Oh crap, oh crap. Oh, we're tracked again. Trying to go for that KV-1S. Come on, give us a hatch shot. Dang it. I'm pretty sure the gigantic aim circle here is a glitch from the replay system. We're not having much luck against this KV-1S. It's a very tough target, and he's actually doing... There we go. That aim circle is better. The KV-1S is actually doing pretty well. Ooh, exposing his side door to the Steward. Getting a little bit of a better angle there on the KV-1S. Come on. Yeah. Let's actually go. The KV-1S is really doing a good job. Our accuracy is really forsaken us here. We just can't seem to hit a thing. Wow, we just keep shooting the rock. That one goes over. No, just go for the hatch. You have to hit the hatch dead on. It's tough to pen, but that's the only chance you have. Right there, yes. I know it's not easy, but... I think he actually ammo racked us at the end there. It looked like it, at least. It looked like something... Oh, he actually went around. Huh. Yeah. Well, we tried. I don't think Mizu has his thing, or had. I mean, this was a long time ago. This was 8.10. I don't think he had it fully upgraded yet, or not had his crew at 100%, or not the rammer in here, or vents, or I'm not sure, but the rate of fire seemed slightly slow, and the accuracy seemed to be off a little bit as well. I don't think this thing received an accuracy buff in the meantime, but yeah. Oh, there's the flying part actually. I paused it in the exact right moment. So let's take a look at the stats here. And here we are with the stats. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, on a defeat. The Langley's Medal, Radley Walters, Defender, Top Gun, and a Cool-Headed. We damaged a buttload of people, and killed a buttload as well. Let's take a look here. Walked away with 1,350 experience on a loss. 8 kills, 2,200 damage done. Holy flippin' balls. Fired 90 shells. This thing carries a lot of shells. Hit 57, pen 39. Penetration in a tier 6 game is not fantastic. Like I said, in a tier 5 game, this thing is borderline OP. In a tier 6 game, it drops off very quickly. As you saw, even hatches are going to be difficult to pen already at tier 6. So this thing is more tier balanced than anything else. It's when it's top tier, it's pretty damn good, but as soon as it's not, it really falls shy of greatness very quickly. So we we fired 90 shells, hit 57, pen 39, but we also received 90 shells to the face, 24 penetrated. Most of those were tracking shots. I think only 3 or 4 shells actually penetrated us and did damage. No. Actually, no. I think 3 actually penned us. One from the KV-1S, which was a HE shell, so that actually isn't even a pen. At the end there, the one, and I think one in between somewhere. So, yeah, about 3 shells that actually did damage. If that KV-1S, if the KV-2 didn't hit us with the HE shell, if the gun didn't fill there, and we would have taken him out with 1 shell sooner, this would have possibly been a win. We would have been full health and we wouldn't have died there from that shot. Unless it was an ammo rack, but I'm not sure. So, holy flippin' balls. 8.9, almost 9k damage blocked by armor. 9,000. Holy shit. Wow. So, we did, let's see, we damaged 10 people, destroyed 8, got 167 base defense points, reset points. We traveled exactly 1 kilometer, wow, and walked away with a profit of 33k. I think that's for courageous resistance. We got the bonus experience and bonus money. So a grand total of 2,000 experience with a premium account on a defeat. Holy flippin' balls. So, thank you very much, Mizu, for sending in these replays, and thank you very, very, very much for sending the tanks. I will be unwrapping them in the next couple of days and putting equipment on and all that stuff, and I guess now I can spend my gold on getting camouflage on all of them. Okay, that works. So, thank you very much. If at all possible, I'm going to be searching the next couple of days for SU 122 replays, SU 122-44, T25 games, and we've seen this one. The Panther 88. I don't think anybody's ever sent me a Panther 88 game. Panther Mid 88. So if anybody has that premium tank and has had an awesome game in it, do send in a replay, because, you know, it's still sub month, so I can't really show my own games. Haven't tried it out yet. Hopefully I get around to it tonight, but seeing as this is a double episode, I'm going to be rendering video for a while, so I don't know if I'm going to have time. Anyways, thank you, Mizu, extremely much, and thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.